Drum rolls. You're welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, you are welcome and you are in the right place. My name is Eneghalu and I am a social media strategist and website designer. Today we will be talking about how to audit your Instagram account all by yourself. Ordinarily, this service costs about, say, 20k, yeah, 20k and above. But today I want to teach you how to do it by yourself, and you don't have to spend a dime doing it. Are you ready? If you're ready, say thank you. So the first thing that you have to figure out is your picture. A lot of you tend to just push out pictures, shut out pictures, like you're spraying the money, and you just don't want to know if the pictures are good, if they are neat, if they are Instagrammable, if there's any word like that. Okay, so your picture has to look good. It has to be well edited. You have to learn to take pictures, with the right angles. There are people who take courses. I recommend Femi Obasa or Simply Sylvia. I know they do mobile photography. You can decide to take classes with any of them and learn how to use your mobile phone to take good pictures. Okay, and while you're at it, learn how to edit your pictures. There are so many apps that you can use to edit your pictures. We have VSCO, there is a Preview, there is Snapseed, there is Lightroom, there's Adobe Photoshop. It totally depends on the one that you personally love. And if you decide to use a filter for your picture, please, for the love of God, can you stick to one filter? Just one, just one. I know how it feels trying to explore almost all the filters that you see, just in your filter library. It happened to me once when I started editing videos, and I felt like, whoa, like this resources are here. And I started using my picture just looking very crappy. I'm telling you from experience, of course, you don't want your page to look crappy. So stick to one filter, learn what works for you, and post on the Instagram. This will help your feed to be visually appealing and to attract a lot of people to stay. I'm going to post some examples of pictures of Instagram accounts that have used one filter or one editing formula and their page looks yummy. Right? Are you ready for number 2? Let's go. Number 2, your caption. What is a caption? You know that note you write just before you post on Instagram? That is your caption. Now that is your one chance, just your one chance, spirit, to give us a reason to double tap that picture. But no, a lot of you will decide to just fill it up with smileys or tell us, come on by, come on by. And as I say, come on by, we're saying, no, we don't want. Okay, so basically your caption has to be very compelling, it has to be very interesting. I subscribe to using storytelling to sell a product or to just do anything you want to do on Instagram. It works like magic, okay? It works like magic. So even if you want to use a quote, make sure that the quote corresponds with the picture, right? You don't want to put a picture of a food and then you're saying something about faith, hope, and love. I don't get it. How does it work? Right? So it has to correspond. Your caption has to be very interesting. And remember, it's Instagram. Please, for the love of God, do not go bring a post that's meant for Facebook, come and put it on Instagram, okay? Make sure that it's short and something, just make sure it's a quick read, something that people can read quickly and just move on. Right? And if you're selling products, make sure, like I said, the picture is very attractive and the caption is compelling, and then boom, you see them in your comment section saying they want to buy. Right? Are you ready for number 3? Let's go this way. So yes, number 4. The profile picture is a showstopper. What did I say? It is you can see the way I move my body. So just say showstopper. Exactly. A profile picture is a showstopper. You have to take a very professional picture. so that when people see you, they know that you're a very serious person, serious, like, such pictures, they work a lot. So go take a professional picture and post and use it as your profile picture. You're not allowed to use an empty profile picture such that it's just the avatar that's showing. You are not allowed to do that unless nobody will do business with you. If you must have a logo on your Instagram page as your profile picture, then you must have a personal touch. A lot of us go on Instagram and then we just post. Nobody knows who is posting. We don't know your face. We don't know your favorite food. We don't know what you wear. We don't know, these are basic things that people should, people like to know about who they are following. I mean, how many of you, for example, love someone like Eneghalu-Anele? I mean, that's because it's like the young people thing, right? And of course, he has 2 girls and a son. He has a very lovely wife that he adores. He loves God. He loves music. Whenever he's in London or France, performing somewhere else, that is what they call personal touch. And I'm not asking you to bring your whole family life to Instagram just because you want to make money, but there are ways to go about it. There are people who at least add that personal touch from time to time, and people love them for that. Funny enough, you don't even need to show your family's picture or talk about your family, but then there's just this thing that will attract people to you. Find yourself, have your personal touch. Right? Now let's move on to the next point. Hashtags. Yes. A lot of us get hashtags wrongly. Funny enough, just before I shot this video, I was having a conversation with somebody, and I was trying to tell her the things she was doing wrong on her Instagram page, and she was like, well, she's doing those things right. And I'm like, are you the owner of this page? She said yes. I said, listen then, I'm trying to help you out here. I'm trying to teach you something, okay? I know there's so many things that are trending on social media and you feel like jumping on it will help you, will give you the best experience. Well, here's the sad news. You don't have to jump on every hashtag. And there's some hashtags that are still, some will just bring you bots, some will just look like, what's this one doing, right? You honestly don't want to do it. So now there's so many hashtags that don't work, like they do not work. They will not work, not now, not ever. So you should totally stop using it. How do you find hashtags that work? Go to your competitors' page, especially the ones that are doing well, those who have engagement, the ones who have large followings and are doing things right. Go to their pages and find out the hashtags that they are using. Secondly, you can download apps. There are apps to help you. So for example, I know Tagomatic. Tagomatic is a very fantastic app that can help you find out hashtags that are performing well and you can use them. Also, your Instagram tool can help you. On the explore page, when you type a particular hashtag, it gives you options of other hashtags that may or may not work for you. It's left for you to choose it. Alright, now you choosing a hashtag that has over 1 million users or over 1 million people using it may not scale well. Why? Because you may just get lost. Your post may just get lost there. It may never be seen. And you want to try to avoid that scenario. So you choose hashtags that have reasonable amount of followers. 300 is fine, 200 is fine, 100,000, 300,000 I mean is fine, 200,000 is fine, 100,000 is fine, even 50,000 is fine, okay? As long as it's not just 50 people using it, then you're safe, or 100 people using it, then you are safe. Okay, so use these things, your Instagram app, an app called Tagomatic for Android users. You can get hashtags that can work for you and even your competitors as well. So please, if you're, for example, in the fashion world, you already know that things like hashtag fashion, hashtag fashionista, hashtag fashion blogger, hashtag clothes, dress, beauty, yeah, a lot of people have used them. They can still bring traffic for you. Just check the number of people that have used them, okay? But just because a dancing senator is trending, then you decide to use hashtag dancing senator, hashtag they didn't cut me. Instagram is going to cut you. And I mean CUT, yeah. They're going to cut you off. I'm telling you. Let's go to number 4. The last but not the least is the comment section. We sometimes have people who comment on our pages, but we don't say anything to them. Now, that's one sure way to lose people. That's one sure way to disengage people. When people try to engage with you, please reply to them. Okay, lovely picture, thank you. You know, just engage them. Very, 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 very important. Okay, even in your DMs, engage people in your DMs as well. Now, there are sometimes you have spam comments and you just know that this person is somewhere sending me a spam comment. You know, yes. What do? Delete it. Okay, just delete it and let it go. But as long as you know that this person is a real person and this person wants to have a conversation with me, or this person, you know, I've took out time to comment on my page. Hey, the best thing to do is to say thank you. Appreciate the person. I mean, nowadays the world just goes swipe, and this person just says stop. Let's give her a double tap and even a comment. Now, that's something that doesn't come easily these days. Right? So make sure that you engage people in your comment section and also in your DM. And there you have it. Now that you've heard all these things from me, what should you do right now? Take the lessons you've learned from here, go straight to your Instagram account and start looking at what you are getting wrong. Somebody is saying, Joy, you didn't mention a bio. Yes, that's because I've talked about it in my previous video. So check the link below and it will take you to my video that talks about auditing your Instagram bio. Until I come your way next time, I remain your humble host, Joy.